Welcome to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand.
Yes, we're back again with another fan cam on the Kop TV, the voice of the football's most famous stand. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I am joined now with Welford TV, a guy who hasn't been on the channel for 3 weeks. We haven't played for a while, but he's doing his own thing. So make sure you go and subscribe to him. I'll put the link in the description of this video. But Welford, 3-0 away from home. Talk to me, man.
Solid. Oh, I hate the international break, and you know I do. I just can't stand it. I don't like England. I don't rate them. Gareth Southgate can suck on that one as well today, may I just say. But yeah, I hate when Liverpool aren't playing. It's just Liverpool's my life. I love watching them every other day or every 2 days. And yeah, tonight is just amazing performance. Absolutely solid. And yeah, Arsenal are shocking. Like, wow, I'm surprised how bad Arsenal played, but full credit to the lads today. Absolutely phenomenal. Every single player on the pitch was just amazing, and it was just dead good to see. It was just a dead professional, dead happy, and just a dead up spirit performance. And it's great to have them back on the telly, and great to be supporting the Reds for our club instead of England in stupid formations and play stupid countries that we've never heard of. But yeah, it's great to have them back, and what a performance.
Yeah, you mentioned Trent there. Klopp has just said 100%. The rest for Trent helped. For sure, what we did in training, it helped. And when you play 3 in 10 days, there isn't much time to train. I can understand it's a story. I said what I had to say for my opinion, but I am not criticising Southgate or arguing. I respect his role, but I know Trent better than any other coach. And I can say he is a world-class player, so that is good. Does he always perform world-class? No, but that is his potential. What do you make of that?
Yeah, I totally agree. Klopp obviously isn't in charge of England, and Gareth Southgate likes to do what he does. He's very stubborn. But yeah, I said when I first heard the news, I wasn't too bothered about it because I thought Trent's been poor. It's 3 weeks where he can train with Liverpool. He can have a week or so rest and then get back working with Liverpool, and Liverpool can keep a close eye on him. And he needed a break, and I feel like a lot of players did need a break, but especially Trent. He's been very poor recently, and yeah, and the break has made him even better. And I feel like Jamie Redknapp was saying after the game, from now to the end of the season, we'll see a world-class Trent. There's not loads of pressure on him. Obviously, we still need to get top 4, but he can, you get what I mean? It's not like we have to, well, we do have to win every game, but he can have his moments where we're always going to back him. Obviously, Southgate doesn't back him when we back him, but Liverpool will always back him. Klopp will always back him, as he said then. And I love hearing that from Klopp. It just shows that Klopp was kind of saying, Southgate, mate, you might know Trent, but I know him better, and I know you should have took him. But I feel like Klopp wouldn't be too bothered. I think Klopp would have been quite happy that he did have the rest and did have time to work with Trent, because I think Klopp wanted that the most. And the rest is just proving how good he was tonight, and defensively was solid. Aubameyang, he needs to start making some music videos. What's putting him playing football with that haircut as well? But Trent today, forwards and backwards, absolutely phenomenal, and the rest was well needed. And it showing how good he was back to his best tonight.
Yeah, you mentioned players getting back to their best. I mean, Diogo Jota comes on after having probably one of the best runs of form that he's ever had in his career. I think it's 5 goals in 10 days for him, for club and country. 4 headers included in that. Jamie Lane says, love it. How good is Diogo Jota, and how far up the table would we be now if he was around for the last 4 months?
Yeah, I know. Me and my dad seen him coming on, and my dad went, "He'll score," and I was like, "Yeah, I know." It was just like an inside joke, and because he always comes on, and every time he's in a Liverpool shirt, he seems to score a goal, and it's actually weird, but I absolutely love it. Like, honest to God, every time I see him, I just see him scoring goals. It's what he does. He does it. He's got it's like when Salah first came to Liverpool and he'd score in every game, and then like we'd be playing the next week and everybody be like, oh, Salah score again, and he has mad records scoring so many goals and so many games. And I honestly feel like Jota in a Liverpool shirt can definitely get up to Salah's records within so many games and in a season, you know what I mean? And as you said, imagine if Klopp didn't make that stupid mistake and play him against Midtjylland. Imagine having him for the 3 months he was out for. We definitely wouldn't be up there. We still wouldn't be fighting for the league, but we'd definitely be in a much more comfortable spot, and we definitely could have had a couple more points on the board and could have been sitting in 4th or 3rd quite comfortably. And Yeah, and Klopp probably knows what he's done. He made the mistake against Midtjylland, but it's great to have him back. And as you said, scoring headers for fun at Portugal and scoring headers for us as well. And he's just so sharp. That's like the best word you can describe Jota. He's so sharp all over the pitch, and he works hard as well. So Firmino looking like if his Liverpool career is coming to an end, there's no worry who's going to replace him. But I feel like Firmino tonight was half decent, did well, got on the ball quite a few.
No
But
goal
that Jota is
for
just.
Bobby tonight. But yeah, Jota
But
was
that Jota's just
unbelievable.
unstoppable. He's really like Firmino is going to find it hard to keep his place week in, week out, especially when you've got Madrid in a couple of days and you've got biggest games of our season coming up. It's going to be hard for Firmino to start in front of him.
Yeah, do you know what? There's some real praise on Twitter tonight for Fabinho and Thiago in midfield tonight. They're brilliant. Gary Neville saying Fabinho is the best defensive midfielder in the league. And obviously it's led to Liverpool recording their biggest league win at Arsenal since October 1893 when they won 5-0 at the Manor Ground in the first ever meeting between the two teams. There's also some really funny images of Klopp and Odegaard speaking at full time in deep conversation there. Is that anything to read into?
I don't know. I think probably Klopp likes him as a player. To be fair, I rate Odegaard. I think he's a good player, especially in the attacking midfield. But I think maybe Klopp might have had his eye on him. He might have had a chat with him over the phone or to someone over the past couple of months when he was looking to leave Madrid. But I don't think there's anything too serious in it. But Fabinho, he is ridiculous. He's probably been the best player the past 2 games in a Liverpool shirt, and he's just like, you physically cannot get past him. Like, he's harder to take on than Van Dijk, in my opinion. His legs are just like, it's mad. Like, every time you see him, and you see him in like the shot of the camera, you'll see like Aubameyang on the ball, and Fabinho just comes across and just wins the ball off him, and then just gets up and just carries on running. You know what I mean? But him and Thiago today, they're just like the two like annoying players that you just like. If you're an Arsenal player, just like, will you leave me alone for a minute? They were always in your face. They were always tackling, nibbling at your feet, and them two work well together. And we seen it at Bayern. He worked well with Goretzka and Kimmich. Thiago in a 2 in the midfield. You know, where he's got just one player next to him. And with Kimmich and Goretzka, he did very well at Bayern in his last season. He was great in the Champions League for them when he played that system, and he played very well today. Thiago, very good. Not his best performance, nowhere near his best, but it's good signs. And to have the break, he's been away with Spain, had a couple of minutes of Spain to come back and to play a decent game with Fabinho. It's very promising, especially for a massive game in Madrid. But it's going to be tough to see what Klopp does. Does he risk the 4 up front? Does he play the 2 in the middle, or does he keep it simple and play the 3-3? I honestly don't know what he's going to do, but positive signs from Thiago and Fabinho in that midfield.
Positive signs all round for Liverpool tonight, as again we record a huge away win in London again. Welford, thank you so much again for your time, mate. We'll see you on Tuesday night after the Real Madrid game. The big one in the Champions League. What a game that is, and what a way of preparing for it. We'll see you soon. Welford, take care.
Nice one, lads. See you later. Bye.